Are in Infinite Archive, Violet Rule. We're going to look at these things in here. We got the lead Velustrous Prong Clasp, which is for the fawns, lark cladding. This is the antiquity that allows you to sprint and pass through a person and silence their abilities for 2 seconds or something. This is a very interesting antiquity. The activity for this is wood nodes in Galen and High Isle Zone. Wood nodes. Which could take very little time or could take a lot of time. I'm on EU and I really don't have time to look for any of these leads. This particular antiquity isn't really something I would ever use. I would only buy it really if I just wanted to have all the antiquities. I do have this antiquity on the NA server. I don't own this lead, and I could buy it like I just said, but I don't know if I really want to even own it, because the antiquity can't really be used too well. Shadow Queen's Cowl is the sneaking antiquity. Allows you, when you go into sneak, you can see the guards and people that are not guards through walls and things. Pretty useful antiquity, even if you don't do a lot of stealing or whatever. This lead is the activity. I actually did a little groundwork here today, unlike every other time I do it. Is for the Haldane Lumber Camp Delve boss, which is in Westfield. I'm gonna buy this because I don't own it. This is the Engine Guardian shoulder. I think last week they had the Engine Guardian head. This is a pretty cool looking shoulder because it basically resembles what the head looks like, but it's on your shoulder. I do like the way this shoulder piece. You really don't normally get much from the shoulder piece, but even from the side, it doesn't look. It looks pretty decent. It's not too bulky, and from the side, obviously, it's pretty cool. So I do think I'm going to purchase it here. You could probably purchase it here and save a lot of money. Breton stool padded. Apocrypha wardrobe spiked. Okay, this is pretty cool looking. I would buy this if I was into furnishings and things. It's only 2,000 fortunes too, which is not much. Even if you don't have a lot you can get 2,000 on one run through the first arc, which doesn't take more than half an hour. This cool, yeah, I like that. I do like that. I wish it was interactable though. Street light single. This is not interactable, but does it? If it's a street light, it would have to be. It is interactable actually. You can turn it up and down. Can you turn these things? No, there's no interaction. Okay, this one is interactable. The street light, I mean. Doesn't look like it provides very much light though. Like a very small, minimal light. Oh, I didn't notice that it has the wolf at the top too, right above the chain. It's a cool added dimension to it, detail to it, right there. Pretty cool. I would buy this if I was doing the furnishing stuff, but I don't do furnishings. I could buy this and put it in my house, but I would never use it really, because I don't ever spend any time in my house except to travel to get to places. Northern Elsewhere treasure map. There is a set that I like in Northern Elsewhere. I think it's in Northern Elsewhere. Is the Bog Raider set. I'm not certain on that. I'd have to look, but I don't want to look right now. Companion equipment weapons. Weapons are, from what I've heard from other people, is that weapons are not a great buy for companions. So no. No. Glyphs, scripts, Dispel innovation trauma. Yeah, go to Scalarium if you buy scripts. Enigma, archival enigmas, inscribed shard. What is this story? Where do you get these from? Is this from the archive? I don't know where these are from. They're only 1,000, but 1,000. If you had to buy 50 of these, it would be a lot. Okay, let's repair our equipment. And we will go to Imperial City to see what we cannot afford again in Imperial City. Because we only have like 20,000 Telvar, and all the leads are 25,000 Telvar. There had been 2 leads in the last 2 weeks that we would have bought if we had enough Telvar for them. Definitely would have bought the Pell Order lead. And then there was a lead last week for something that was pretty good too, but I couldn't afford it as well. The only way I'm getting Telvar right now is from these daily rewards. I did get a 5,000 Telvar from like the end of the month a few days ago. We are on the blue side. We've been in the red and the yellow, and now we're at blue. Let's see what our named merchant is, and if he is a Argonian or a Orc. Orc is on the red side, I think, and then the Argonian was maybe on the yellow. Or maybe I have that mixed up. Maybe the Argonian was on the blue side. Okay, our Telvar merchant is not this one. Okay, I think we have talked to this guy. This is the Orc. Okay, the Orc is the blue, not the red. And her name, this is a woman, I think, is Kar Zolga.
If I don't make it out.
Curse Eating Necklace. When you heal yourself or an ally with a direct heal ability, remove up to 3 negative effects from them. If a negative effect was removed this way, your target restores 6, 7, 8 magic. So this is a support set for a healer, I guess, to remove negative effects. If you weren't a Templar and you couldn't remove negative effects through that skill, this could be an option for you. Night Slayer is a heavy attack. When you're fully charged, heavy attack deals an additional 8% of an enemy's max health as oblivion damage. This can deal a maximum of 8,000 oblivion damage. I have used this in BGs on heavy attack builds, and it does pretty decently in BGs. I guess it could do well in PvE as well, but I think there's probably better heavy attack sets that give you better damage, maybe. I'm not sure. Lead, Bull's Head Gallery, Belvazar's Band. Belvazar's Band, is that not the antiquity where you do 5 light attacks and then it does the little bull charges you? I think that's what that is. This is a $25,000 lead, so we obviously cannot afford it. But if that's what that antiquity is, that antiquity is garbage, and I wouldn't even purchase it. Torque of the Tonal Constancy is antiquity that gives you, when your magicka is less than like 50%, your stamina is increased by a lot, and if your stamina is less than 50%, your magicka is increased by a lot. I don't feel like looking up where this lead is from or what you do to get it, because these leads are too freaking expensive. I mean, I do have like 20,000 Telvar, but even if I bought one of these leads, I would have 0 Telvar. They should make these leads. Why are they so expensive? They should not be this expensive. They should be like 5,000 only. Nobody's gonna pay 25,000 for these freaking leads. It's stupid. Green Shade, treasure map, no. The rings, the scripts. What is Mangle? Debuff, reducing max health. And Twin Slashes, which I think you can buy this with Undaunted keys, which would be a better option than spending 65,000 You could buy a freaking chest to put your equipment in, and having to spend that was insanely stupid. If you were to buy this here, do not buy this here. Okay, well that's a bunch of garbage. I want to look at this dog for a second. It looks really bad. Doesn't look like a very good dog. What is this dog doing? Is that how a dog breathes or something? I think this dog might have some respiratory problems if that's how he breathes. He has to move his head like that. Anywho, aside from this interesting looking dog, there's not much in the Imperial City vendor. The two leads in the Fire Ooh leads. What is this guy doing? Woman, is this your dog? He needs to go to the vet because there's something wrong with him. But you're not even. You're just gonna stare at him and then get up and walk away. Okay. So Father Ull has. Oh yeah, and definitely that shoulder. I did purchase that. So now we spent like 15,000 archival fortunes. We'll have to build that stock back up. Anyways, that is the Tuesday Vendors, and I hope that we will be back this evening, playing some Tales of Tribute. I haven't gotten a chance to play since 2 days ago, so that's what I hope to do, and we will see you when that happens. Thank you.